Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Do you ever feel like your mind is a web browser with 100 tabs open all at once? The constant notifications, the never-ending to-do lists, the pressure to always be on? It's exhausting, right? In our fast-paced world, finding a moment of peace can feel like searching for an oasis in a desert. But what if I told you that you already have the tools within you to cultivate a calm mind, not just for a moment, but as a way of life? What if you could turn that daily chaos into a state of serene focus? Stick with me, because today we're going to unlock the secrets to everyday peace and discover a superpower you might not even know you have. Let's start by understanding what's really going on in our heads. When we're stressed, our body goes into fight or flight mode. Our heart rate increases, our breathing becomes shallow, and our thoughts start racing. This was great for our ancestors escaping predators, but it's not so helpful when the threat is an overflowing email inbox. The first secret to a calm mind is learning to recognize this state without judgment. It's not about forcing yourself to just calm down. It's about acknowledging the storm and knowing that you are the sky, not the clouds. So the next time you feel that wave of overwhelm, try this. Just stop for a second. Take one deep breath, in through your nose for 4 counts, hold it for 4. And exhale slowly through your mouth for 6. This simple act sends a signal to your nervous system that you are safe. It's a small pause, a single anchor in the middle of a hurricane, but it can make all the difference. Now let's talk about the world around us. Our environment plays a huge role in our mental state. Is your workspace cluttered? Is your phone buzzing every 2 minutes? These are tiny, micro-stressors that pile up throughout the day. A simple strategy for everyday peace is to consciously curate your environment. This doesn't mean you need a minimalist, all-white apartment. It means creating small pockets of calm. Maybe it's a corner of your room with a comfortable chair and a plant. Maybe it's setting your phone to Do Not Disturb for an hour each day. Or perhaps it's a 10-minute tidy-up ritual before you start work. By decluttering our physical space, we often find that our mental space clears up too. You are the architect of your own environment. Build a space that nurtures your peace, not one that constantly drains your energy. Think about one small change you could make to your surroundings today. Could you clear your desk? Unsubscribe from those noisy email lists. It's about taking back control, one small step at a time. Another powerful strategy is to practice mindfulness. Now, don't let that word intimidate you. Mindfulness isn't about sitting in silence for hours or emptying your mind completely. That's nearly impossible. It's simply about paying attention to the present moment on purpose. You can practice mindfulness while washing the dishes, feeling the warm water and soap on your hands. You can do it while walking, noticing the feeling of your feet on the ground and the air on your skin. When your mind wanders, and it will, just gently guide it back to what you're doing. This practice trains your brain to break free from the cycle of worrying about the future or replaying the past. It's like a workout for your attention muscle. Start small. Try a 1-minute mindful breathing exercise each morning, or choose one daily activity like brewing your coffee, and do it with your full undivided attention. You'll be surprised at how this simple shift can reduce the background noise in your head and bring a sense of richness to everyday experiences. Now let's dive into the superpower I mentioned earlier, patience. In a world that glorifies instant gratification, next-day delivery, instant downloads, fast food, patience has become a lost art. We get frustrated when a website takes 3 seconds to load or when we're stuck in traffic for 5 minutes. This constant impatience is a major source of stress. It creates a state of internal friction and agitation. But what is patience, really? It's not about passive waiting or being a doormat. Patience is active acceptance. It's the understanding that some things take time, and that fighting against the natural flow of life only creates more suffering. It's the wisdom to know when to act and when to allow things to unfold. Think of a farmer planting a seed. They can't dig it up every day to see if it's growing. They trust the process. They water the soil, provide sunlight, and wait with patient trust. So how do we transform our stress into serenity by cultivating this superpower? It starts with reframing our perspective on delays and challenges. The next time you're stuck in a long line, instead of fuming and checking your watch, see it as an unexpected gift of time. Use those few minutes to practice your deep breathing. Notice the people around you. Listen to the ambient sounds. Transform that moment of frustration into a moment of mindful practice. When you're working on a difficult project and feel like giving up, practice patience with yourself. Acknowledge that learning and growth are not linear. It's okay to struggle. It's okay to not have all the answers right away. By being patient with ourselves, we replace harsh self-criticism with gentle encouragement, which is a much better fuel for success and well-being. Patience is also a superpower in our relationships. How often do we interrupt someone before they've finished speaking because we were in a hurry to share our own thoughts? How quickly do we get annoyed when a loved one doesn't immediately understand our point of view? Impatience creates conflict and disconnection. By practicing patient listening, we give others the space to express themselves fully. We show them they are seen and heard. This not only strengthens our bonds, but also reduces the emotional turmoil that comes from miscommunication and arguments. Patience allows us to respond instead of react. A reaction is a knee-jerk, often emotional outburst. A response is considered and calm. It comes from a place of understanding, not frustration. This shift from reacting to responding is a game changer for transforming stress into serenity in all aspects of your life. Let's put this all together. Cultivating a calm mind isn't a one-time fix. It's a continuous practice. It's about integrating small, sustainable habits into your daily life. It's about creating an environment that supports your peace. It's about anchoring yourself in the present moment through mindfulness. And most importantly, it's about embracing patience as your superpower, patience with circumstances, patience with others, and especially patience with yourself. Remember that you are on a journey. There will be days when your mind is a storm, and that's okay. The goal isn't to eliminate all stress, that's impossible. The goal is to change your relationship with it, to see the challenges not as threats, but as opportunities to practice your newfound skills. You have the power to transform stress into serenity, chaos into calm, and impatience into profound peace. Start today. Pick one thing from this video. Just one. Maybe it's the 4-4-6 breath. Maybe it's clearing your desk. Maybe it's reframing your next wait in line. Small, consistent steps are what lead to massive transformation. You are capable of creating a life filled with more peace and less stress. It all starts with a single, intentional choice. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope these strategies help you on your path to a calmer mind. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more content on living a more mindful and intentional life. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's one strategy you're going to try this week? Take care and be patient with your journey.